Hello and welcome to Mousecast, the podcast where the mind meets the magic. It's a Matt and me show tonight, and of course, you, our viewers that are with us. Hey, Chris is here tonight. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. So we're going to play a good old-fashioned 20 questions tonight, but before we get to that, let's talk about our Mousecast question of the week. So we asked last week, after all the news about the Grand Floridian Resort Gingerbread House not coming back, in fact being retired now, and earlier today I saw some comments that apparently Disney made that while it was speculated for a while that this was due to the new bar there in the lobby, that it does seem like now that's the reason why the Gingerbread House is no longer going to be available at the Grand Floridian lobby, because it's just, there's not enough room for it anymore. So looking at the results, 21% of you said, nope, the reason I went was the Gingerbread House. I will not visit the Grand Floridian at the holidays at all. 28% of you said, well, it's a loss, but I may stop by. 8% of you said I'll still go either way. 42% of you said you'll still go for other events and activities, and we should note that Disney did say that there will be some gingerbread experiences on a smaller scale at the Grand Floridian as well, and just 1% said, I love GF, no matter what, I'll still be there anyway. So, Matt, what do you think about these results? I was kind of surprised at the response of saying, you know what, we'll still go for the events and activities that, while it's sad, they're okay with, not say okay with it, but, they'll move on.
I think since Disney announced they're going to do like smaller, essentially I figured gingerbread houses is what they're going to do. I feel like in Easter time they do different Easter eggs and they put them in display, so they're going to do a similar concept with the gingerbread houses. I actually kind of like the idea a little bit better than the large one. I know it was nostalgic and stuff like that, but what you can get for theming out of these gingerbread houses with all the Disney, Pixar, Marvel, whatever you want to do as far as movies, all that kind of stuff, I think the possibilities are endless. The creativity just expands. And so, I mean, the results, I could see kind of people being like, yeah, that's the main reason why I go during the holidays is for that gingerbread house, and that's the only reason why I go, and now I have no reason to go, versus people that be like, hey, you know what, I'm going to go no matter what, because there's other things to do at the Grand Floridian besides just seeing the gingerbread house during the holidays. So, me personally, if I'm going for the holidays, I'm going no matter what, because I want to see, we always criticize Disney for its lack of creativity sometimes, and I think this just opens up a space where Disney can be more creative. So,
you actually bring up an interesting point, because if you've seen the Gingerbread House, the original that we're talking about in person, it was kind of a mix thereof of that baking creativity. There was some of that, but then there was also just, construction. Because, it was not all made of gingerbread. Sorry, I'm spoiling the magic here. It actually wasn't all. Yeah, sorry. I hate to peer behind the curtain here. But there was a wood structure and then the gingerbread overlay. So I think you do bring up an interesting point that this will allow some true gingerbread construction. Not necessarily, just gingerbread onto plywood, kind of thing like that. And at the same time, they still have it. So, I'm wondering if it could reappear in another fashion. It'd have to be climate controlled, but maybe reappear in Communicore over Epcot, or go find, there's somewhere you can have big space, but there may be a spot in the Magic Kingdom or Hollywood Studios to put it as an additional holiday offering. So you never know, maybe the Gingerbread House will return. So if you're watching and you have some thoughts, final thoughts about the Gingerbread House, be sure to share it out in the chat. But in the meantime, it is time to talk about game night. And so we are going to go and return with a good old-fashioned Mousecast favorite, and that's 20 questions. Hey, Mush is with us. Chris Mushrush is here tonight. Chris, thank you for joining us for game night. And we're going to get started. So to recap, for those of you who may be joining us and haven't done a game night with us, we do this live on the final Tuesday of every month. So tonight we are returning to an old favorite, and that is 20 questions. I will tell you in advance whether it is a person, place, or thing. Chris says, haven't visited for Christmas time yet, but it's definitely on my list one day. I do recommend it strongly. I think, frankly, going at the holidays may be the best time. However, there's one catch if you go at the holidays, and that is this. You do have to kind of make a decision. Am I going to do Disney, as in like the attractions and all that, or am I going to do the holiday stuff? Because there's so much that goes on that you do have to kind of pick and choose a little bit when it comes to...
You can find a balance.
You can find a balance, but just know that if you think you're going to do you're going to do Disney and all the holidays, not going to happen.
Yeah, no.
There's just, unless you were there for a month,
Yeah.
then maybe you could. But I mean, there's just so much to do, which is a reason why you get to go back year after year after year.
Yeah,
So
see?
just book them with your favorite travel agent. All right, so yeah. Well, I'm the only one represented tonight, so there we go. And well, actually, no, also my good buddy Chris Mushrush, who was a fellow agent from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. So, Chris, glad to have you with us here. So tonight we're going to start off with game night, and so we'll start off here with question number 1. And of course, as always, we're going to begin with a person. So this is a person. So let's.
So I'm going to assume that anything from the chat is actually going to count because it's just me. I'm not going through 20 questions.
We'll kind of see how things go here, but it is a person, and so we'll start with that.
Okay. Is it an animated character? Oh, animated person, I should say.
Okay. Is it an animated person? No, it is not an animated person. So let me make sure I keep my counter going here. All right. So we're at question 2. And remember, if you're in the chat, feel free to shout out. If you're in the chat, you know what? We're generous tonight. It's just Matt and I. You get free questions still. So, it means I'm probably not going to stump anybody tonight. So that's all right. All righty. So question number 2. It is not an animated character or person.
All right. Is this character male?
No, this character is not male, and I gave you an extra hint because it is actually a character. So Chris says, is this person living? Yes, this person is... Well, wait a minute. No. Based on current timeline... Already we're getting into the Chuckisms here. Based on the current timeline, I have to say we think the answer is no. I'll leave it at that. We think the answer is no.
Okay, is this character female?
Yes, this character is female.
Okay, that narrows it down.
Yeah, that narrows it down quite a bit, doesn't it? But again, it is not an animated character, and we do think this character is no longer living. Make sure I'm clear on that we think. When you see who it is, you'll see why I say we think that this character is no longer living, based on the current timeline.
Is this character from a Disney movie?
This character is not from a Disney movie, meaning traditional Disney, stuff like that. There's a lot of Disney movies these days, but no, it is not from a Disney movie. All right, so we're up to question number 5. Chris asks, is this character part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Why, yes, indeed. This character is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right, Chris.
Folks at home who's listening right now, Matt is not a huge Marvel person, so you're going to need to help bail him out here. So help him out here. Yes, this is a character...
Friend, 50,
yeah.
50.
So Tom says, not sure if it's living or dead. Is it Schrodinger's cat? No, and interestingly enough, Schrodinger's cat is not a Marvel Cinematic Universe character that we know of. But in this particular case, we think this character is not with us anymore. But we don't have. There's not complete confidence in that. I'll put it that way.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know Marvel. I know the basics, but. Even the basics kind of pushing it.
Yeah, so help out. Let's see here. Chris says, I'm not into MCU either. Tom says, is it Black Widow? No, it is not Black Widow. It is not Black Widow.
Does this character having like is there a male version of this character?
First of all, Mush says, is it Gamora? No, it is not Gamora. Is there a male version of this character? That's an interesting question, and I would have to probably say no in the strict sense. I mean, there are male characters that would, I guess, be kind of sort of like this character, sort of.
Yeah, I feel like I know what I'm trying to figure out, but I just don't remember her name, and I feel like there's like a male counterpart that's like they're similarly named.
All right.
Man,
Help him out here.
Yeah,
So
help me.
help out Matt here because it's just Matt and I tonight. So I will give a question and then answer it. It will count, of course. Can this character be found in Walt Disney World? And the answer is no.
Okay.
So there's a follow-up question that can be asked.
Yeah, they say, can this character be found in Disneyland?
Yeah, why, yes, indeed. This character can be
okay.
found in Disneyland, but not in Walt Disney
Still,
World.
just I don't know my Disneyland characters, so okay, that it's minimal help.
Tom asks, is this character the Scarlet Witch? Why, yes, it is. It's the Scarlet Witch. And so that's why I said that, when to Chris's question, is this character living? The answer is we think not, because based upon the latest Doctor Strange movie, The Multiverse of Madness, it appears that Scarlet Witch perishes at the end. But again, these are movie things. We don't have confirmation. And so could Scarlet Witch be returning somehow? There's a new Vision series that's coming out on Disney Plus very soon. So one would think that somehow Scarlet Witch is making a return. Chris says, spoiler. That's been out there. So, alrighty. So good job. It was the Scarlet Witch. So we'll jump back to question number 1. And now we are going to go to a place. So we will make it now a place. So off you go.
Okay. Is this place a ride?
Is this place a ride? And the answer to that is no. It is not a ride.
Okay. Does this place serve food?
Does this place serve food? And the answer to that is no. It is not a place where food is served.
Is this place found in Disney Springs?
Is this place found in Disney Springs? And the answer is no. It is not found in Disney Springs. We're on to question 4 now, for those of you listening.
Okay. Is this place located in one of the 4 major parks?
Is this place located in one of the 4 major parks? Yes, it is. And Chris says, is it in the USA? Yes, it is in the USA. And actually, it's in one of the 4 major parks, so therefore, that's Walt Disney World.
Okay.
That's question number 5. So, or you're on question number 5.
Gotta start getting a little bit more specific here. Is this place an attraction? Like a non-ride attraction, obviously.
Okay, so is it an attraction, i.e. versus a ride versus a show? Or a show versus a ride, I should say.
Right.
I will say yes, it's an attraction. It is a place that people go to as for an entertainment purpose. I'll leave it. I'll say that. Like that's like an attraction reason, kind of, sort of. So yes, I will say it is an attraction. I will say this: it's definitely connected to an attraction.
Okay.
One might call it an attraction in itself, maybe not, but it's definitely connected to an attraction.
All right. Is this in Magic Kingdom?
Is it in Magic Kingdom? No.
Okay. Is it an
We're on
Epcot?
question number 7. Is it an Epcot? And yes, it is in Epcot. And yeah, Chris also asked, is this place in the Magic Kingdom? No.
All right, so we're in Epcot. Okay,
We are
let's
in
take a stroll
Epcot.
around.
Yep, we are in Epcot.
Okay, it's connected to an attraction.
It is connected to an attraction, but I mean, and one could maybe consider it an attraction and among itself, kind of maybe sorted, but.
Okay.
Chris says World Showcase. I will modify your question, and I think you're asking, is it in World Showcase? And the answer is no, it is not in World Showcase.
Okay. I wouldn't
Nor is it
think
World
so.
Showcase itself. But I will answer and say it is not in World Showcase. We're in question number 8 now.
It's connected to an attraction.
Yes.
Do you have to? Well, let me rephrase it. Can you do a ride to get to this place?
Yes, you can go through the attraction to get to this place. That is correct. That's a good question. Chris asks, is it Living with the Land? It is not Living with the Land. Tom asks, is it the Grand Fiesta? Whoops, hold on. Sorry. Tom asks, is it the Grand Fiesta Tour? No, it is not the Grand Fiesta Tour. Grand Fiesta Tour is in World Showcase, and this is not in World Showcase.
Okay. Does this place involve a lot of water?
Does this place involve a lot of water? Hope not. Might be
No.
very damaging
Okay.
if it does involve a lot of water. So
No, I was thinking Nemo, and I was thinking about the
Nope.
aquarium. So
no. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good
where
question.
I was going with my question was going through the Nemo ride.
That's a
and
very
it
good.
comes out in the
That was a very
aquarium,
good question,
so
actually. I didn't even think about that, but no, it is. It is not. Does not. Water is not involved.
Water's not involved. Okay.
Water is not involved
Can you talk with a sea creature?
in this attraction. No,
No. Okay, that only
or
means crush.
attraction activity, whatever. No,
Okay.
you cannot talk with a sea creature.
Not a lot. Doesn't involve
Chris
water.
asks,
so that,
"Is it?"
gets
Chris
into
asks,
water.
"Is it a statue?" So, Chris, a statue would be considered a thing, not a place. So that will save that for the next one
it's
because
connected
the
to
next
an
one will be a
attraction.
thing. So, you can. It is. Yep.
I'm trying to go through around, so it's not. We're not a World Showcase, so that only makes essentially half the park. No water involved.
And no food involved.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm just. That eliminates.
If you're listening in the chat, help him out. You got any other ideas? Keep throwing them out here. We're on question 11.
Can you buy souvenirs at this place?
Yes, I would say yes, you can buy souvenirs at this place or a part of this place, yes.
Okay.
There's kind of two bits to this, and with one of them, yes, you can absolutely buy souvenirs, and the other is
Yeah.
more of the experience part of it. Chris asks, is it Connections? It is not Connections.
Where I was starting to go with my thought, so that eliminates that. Because I'm assuming it's not like Communicore Hall, is it?
And I think that's what you were referring to as Communicore Hall. It's not that, no. Because
No,
that's
okay.
kind of the same thing. Yeah, it's not Communicore.
That's what I thought, but I thought it might be two
Yeah,
separate.
no, it's not. It's not Communicore. No,
Okay.
it's not Communicore.
All right.
Not Communicore.
It's connected to a ride. It can be part of the. Okay. Can it be found within Test Track?
No, it cannot be found within Test Track.
Okay. All right, Chad. I need some help on this one because
Yeah,
I'm kind
Chris
of.
says he couldn't remember the exact name, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. So help him out here. It's not associated with Test Track.
Can you meet a character here?
Can you meet a character here? Not to my knowledge. I don't know that we've done that. Chris asks, is it Cosmic Rewind? No, it is not Cosmic Rewind. Again, it's not a ride.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and I just don't know
it
enough
is-
about that ride. So I don't know if there's anything like a pre-show or anything like that that gets involved with it. Little hint there, Chuck.
Come on there.
Somebody help me.
Help him out,
I've
help him
never
out.
been inside. I don't even, I know this ride is over by Test Track, or whatever, but I've never been near it. So I'm going to need anybody that's on Cosmic Rewind.
Yep.
Help me out here.
Well, it is not Cosmic Rewind. So, and Chris says he's getting stomped. Oh, come on now. It's right there. You're in the neighborhood. I'll give you that hint. You're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I had something as far as like a pre-show kind of idea, but like I said, I don't know enough about.
There's more than
The
just
ride.
pre-shows. I'll just say there's more than just pre-shows. Just saying. Just as a general comment on the state of the Disney affairs, there are more things than just pre-shows. Chris's wife is getting interested now. All right, well, have her shout out some help here. We're on question 12. So this is a place. Let's kind of do some review. There, you can purchase souvenirs in a part of this place. The other part of this place is an attraction in a loose way. It definitely has some entertainment value. Chris asks, is it attached to Spaceship Earth? No, it is not attached to Spaceship Earth. But
All right, so I've eliminated Figment because you can meet Figment at the end of his ride. Technically, there's a meet and greet there.
correct.
So-
To my knowledge, there is no meet and greet associated with this particular
Okay.
location.
So that eliminates that, and eliminated Test Track, eliminated Spaceship Earth, eliminated Nemo. It wasn't living with the land.
There's still one there. Help him out.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone through Soren, and there's not really
It's
any place
not.
to really.
It's not Cosmic Rewind. We've already said that. It is not
Yeah,
Cosmic
no.
Rewind. So there's
But
one
it has to
more.
do something with Cosmic Rewind based on
No,
like
I didn't say that. I never
No?
said that. No, I said it
okay.
is not Cosmic Rewind. I never said it was associated with Cosmic
But something with a
Rewind either.
pre-show, and that's why you kind of giving me
What
like
point
the
did I
looks
say
here. So, but
pre-show?
I'm just like,
Hold on, Matt. At what point did I say pre-show?
yeah, that's true. Okay,
Okay. When did I say pre-show?
that's true.
There's a big hint for you. I didn't say anything about a pre-show. Who said anything about a pre-show?
I'm still lost.
Help him out here. Chris says close to Test Track. Well, yeah, it's close to Test Track, all right. It's not necessarily at Test Track, but it's close to Test Track. Y'all are going to go, oh, as soon as this
Oh yeah, we are.
starts
Because
getting going.
I'm still trying to that part of the park. I just don't usually go.
So for
near.
the folks who are listening to the audio version of this, I know you're screaming it out right
yeah.
now, and we wish we could hear you right now. But we're
Probably call me an
going to
idiot.
get
and,
there.
You know.
We're going to get there. So
Oh man, I just chat, phone a
So-
friend, 50-50.
So here's a little bit of Disney history that we talk about. This particular place at one point was an entirely different place and was a very beloved, now gone.
Well,
place.
Horizons, right? Yeah, we talk about Horizons all the time, but right now,
Which
it's
is
just
now what?
empty space. They use
it
it
is
for
not.
like event Horizons.
No,
isn't it?
no. You're thinking of Wonders of Life. No. Horizons was replaced by, shout it out, folks at home, and there we go. Chris gets it. Mission Space.
Mission
Yes, it
Space.
is associated with Mission Space, so it's something inside Mission Space. Do we know
Okay.
what that is? There is a element to Mission Space that is not the attraction itself, but is
Go for it,
See
chat.
if anybody
Chat.
can-
'Cause I ain't got nothing for this one either. I've never been on that ride. I've never watched it in that building. So,
oh boy, Matt's gonna have some fun with this one. So, all right, Chris says the gift shop. I'm gonna give it close enough. Space Gear. I'm gonna give it close. Tom says Space Gear. It's close enough. It's actually the Advanced Training Lab. So as you come out of Mission Space, very much like Spaceship Earth, There is an entertainment area. There's a play area for kids. There's the space race game. I think it's called Mission Space Race. It used to be much larger and was very involved. Space Race has kind of scaled down quite a bit, and there are some other individual little kiosks and other entertainment things that are there. And then outside and beyond that is the gift shop there, Space Gear, and all that. So yes, this was the Advanced Training Lab. The Advanced Training Lab.
I'm getting educated tonight.
Go back to slide number 1. It says, Chris says, it's easier to scream at the radio on the replay. Well, see, it's hard when you're there and you get to be the one trying to guess it, So, all right. So we are going to go to our next one, which of course is going to be a thing. So here we go. So it is a thing. All right.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Switch over here. We got a comment already. Chris says, I never would guess that myself. I was trying to help you walk through it, but yes, the Advanced Training Lab. The Advanced Training Lab. So, all righty.
So question
we have a
one.
thing.
We got a thing. Okay, is this thing a souvenir?
Is this thing a souvenir? I have sort of seen it like a souvenir, but what I'm talking about here
So
is
not really
definitely
traditional.
not a souvenir.
Okay.
A little bit big to be a souvenir. I'd
Okay,
love to
so
see
we're
you
talking
trying to
bigger
get
than a
that.
bread basket?
I'd love to see you try to tuck that into your suitcase. So, I have seen souvenir. I think I've seen some souvenir versions of this, but it's not what I'm referring to.
Okay.
All right, question number 2.
All
Hey,
right,
Mush, remember
so
when I
it's
said
gonna
hold
be-
off?
It's going to be larger than my luggage, so okay. We're talking something pretty big, it sounds like.
Yep.
That's more of a, okay. Is this thing found in just one of the parks?
That is correct. It is only found in one of the parks.
Okay.
Chris says, LOL. Is it a statue? Why, yes, it is a
It
statue.
is a statue.
Chris, why do you think I said hold off, buddy? Because it is a statue. You sit there and said that. I'm looking at him going, oh, this is funny. The next one really is going to be a statue. And Nick is with us tonight. Hey, Nick, thanks for joining us. We're in the middle of 20 questions right now. So, yes, this is a statue.
Okay. Is this statue still around?
Oh, wow. Absolutely, this statue is still around.
I didn't know if you're going to go for something tricky like the Miss Piggy fountain statue. I was just like, all right, let's see if we
Would
go.
I do something tricky, Matt?
Chuck. All right, 130-something episodes at this point, all right?
Yeah,
I think
we're on
everybody
episode
knows.
131. I've done tricky things since episode 1, so yeah. I'm afraid guilty
All right.
is charged.
So this statue
is a
is still
statue.
around. Is
Still
this
around.
statue at Magic Kingdom?
This statue is at the Magic Kingdom.
I feel like it's just not super obvious, so
So Tom asks, is it partners, meaning Walt and Mickey Mouse? No,
No.
it is not partners.
is this statue located near a food establishment?
Is this statue located near a food establishment? I would guess yes. I mean, it always kind of depends on your definition of near, because the statue of Roy Disney and Minnie Mouse, also known as Sharing the Magic, is indeed located somewhat near a food establishment, being the
Okay.
confectionery. As Chris says, is it in Town Square? Why, yes, it is, because it is Sharing the Magic, Roy Disney.
I thought that was too
And
obvious, so I
Minnie
didn't go with that
Mouse.
one. I had Gaston in mind, that's why I was like,
Yeah, that would have been a good one too. I'll have to save
Yeah.
that for another time. So
Yeah, Roy and Minnie was
Alrighty.
too obvious for me.
So we are back to a person.
Person.
All right, Pete. So here we are. We got about
Back on a person. Okay.
back to a person. So this is a person. Here we are. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Are they
A
animated?
person. Is this person animated? No. Strictly speaking, no. This person has been animated in some forms, much like a lot of things have been animated, but strictly speaking, no, it is not. Hey, and let's see here. Chris says, that is my favorite statue because Minnie Mouse is his favorite character. That's why it was my answer. It was a great answer for you. Nick says,
Yep.
Is it a ride? Now, I'll give you the beginning of it. It is a person, place, or thing. In this particular case, it is a person. It is a person.
Not animated, but has been animated. Okay.
Not I wouldn't worry about the animated part, but not animated.
But there have been iterations where this person has been animated, so that could come into play
in the past. Although at the same time, in the generation of all the CG stuff, isn't everybody animated now? But that's a whole different thing. So, but in the traditional sense, no, this person is not animated.
Okay, is this person? Have they been in a Disney movie?
No, this person has not been in a Disney movie, and no, it is not a princess. So good question.
Okay. Are we going back to Marvel, Chuck?
Are we going back to Marvel? Why, no, we are not going back to Marvel.
Ooh.
No, we are not going back to Marvel.
We're not going to Marvel.
Not Marvel.
Oh, we're going to Star Wars, aren't we?
We are going to Star Wars. Yes, we are
We're
going
to Star Wars. Great. Okay, chat. Here's where we come up again, because guess what?
So here's what we're learning tonight. Can this person be found in an attraction? Earlier, I would have said no. Now, I say yes. There's a big hint for you. And yes,
Okay.
this is also where Matt realizes he's got to do some research and watch some Disney movies and watch some Marvel and Star Wars movies.
I've watched a few Star Wars, but it's just nothing's coming to me.
Yep, there we go.
Let me think here.
So this
Okay.
person, Tom says Chewbacca. Is it Chewbacca? No, it is not.
No, but I feel like they've been
Chewbacca.
okay. Does this character also have a show on Disney Plus?
Why, yes, this character does have a show on Disney Plus.
Okay. Is this character the Mandalorian?
Why, this character is indeed the Mandalorian.
Oh,
Matt got one! Even a Star Wars reference. And Chris said, is this person green? No, we don't. This person is not green. It's not Greedo.
I was thinking Grogu.
Or Grogu, yeah. Or the Twi'lek, or there's several other green characters that are out there. So, yeah, either Mando or Grogu, and yes, it was Mando. That's right. Yeah. Matt, Chris says, go Matt, you beat me to it. Good job. So, yes, in this particular case, it is Mando. It is the Mandalorian. So,
Yeah, so he's getting the new the Smuggler's Run, the new layover. So that's what kind of triggered
correct.
it for
That's
me.
why I said that it was before
Yeah, no.
Mando was not in an attraction, but now things have changed. Mando is in an attraction. All right. So with that, we reset back to question number 1, and we are at a place. A place.
Place, okay.
Place.
Does this place serve food?
Why, this place does serve food.
Ooh.
It does
Okay.
serve food.
Is this place in Disney Springs?
Is this place in Disney Springs? No, it
No.
is
Okay.
not. Question 3, for those of you listening.
Let me see. Is this a quick service?
Is this a quick service? Decidedly not
No.
a quick
Okay.
service. Is it in Disney World? Yes, it's in Disney World. It is in Disney World. And it is decidedly not a quick service.
Okay. All right.
That's a hint in and among itself, but
Is this located in one of the 4 parks?
is this located in one of the 4 parks? No, it is
No.
not located in one of the 4 parks.
Okay. Is this located at a deluxe resort?
Is this located at a deluxe resort? Why, yes, it is.
Uh-huh,
Chris says,
okay.
is this signature dining? Yes, it is. Correct. And also, other Chris says, is this located at a resort? Yes, it is located at a resort.
Okay, signature dining, deluxe resort. Okay, so
And
I'm thinking...
it is Victoria and Albert's. Mush got this one, so Mush beat you for this one there.
Oh.
Yes, as I said, it is decidedly not quick service. It's anything but quick service. It is Victoria and Albert's, the premier signature, most luxurious restaurant in all of Walt Disney World, $200 a plate or so. Yes, Victoria and Albert's. So one that I've never been to. I don't know that I probably ever will. That's a little bit beyond me, but it is, from everything that I've heard, quite an amazing experience, especially if you can get the chef's table. So we are now going to a thing. This is a thing. And again, for those of you who are new to 20 questions, things are any sort of object. You can hold it. You can be in it. It can be large or small, but it is a thing versus a place or a person.
Yeah, so you're going to eliminate like attractions, rides. You're going to eliminate that.
That is correct.
Place.
However, it can be part of an attraction.
Yeah.
It could be a thing inside or an element of an attraction. It could be a thing or an element inside a place, like a restaurant or something like that, if it was something significant.
Okay. Is this typically a souvenir, Chuck?
Is this, yeah, Chris asks again, is it a statue? Chris, would I do two statues?
I was thinking the same thing.
I thought about it at one point, but no, I won't. So no, it is not a statue. And you asked, is this a souvenir? Yes, it is a souvenir.
Okay. It's typically a souvenir.
It is very much a souvenir.
All right. There's so many ways to go with it. Can you wear this?
Can you wear this? Why, yes, you can.
Okay, because that narrows it down to 50,000 items.
Yeah, just a few.
just a few. Tad.
Just a little.
Okay. Do you primarily wear this thing on your head?
Do you wear this thing primarily on your head? I would say probably not, though I have seen some people wear this on their head, but in a very standard sense, most people would not know.
Okay, so eliminates hats and ears, so that's out. Okay. Chat. Anybody
Watching
got
the
any
chat,
ideas?
help them out a little bit. You got some ideas? This is a souvenir.
Yeah, you could try
it is something you can wear, but traditionally it is not worn on the head. Although I've seen some that will do so, but not traditionally done.
Okay. Man, I'm really trying to think on this one here.
Yep. Souvenir. Absolutely. Let's see here. Chris Mush says, are there many different versions of this wearable? Oh, absolutely. There are many, many, many different versions of this wearable.
Many, 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 many. Okay.
Hundreds, if not thousands. Mush says, are they trading pins? Why, yes, they are. It's a trading pin.
Where I was going, I was trying to narrow it down.
Yeah, it's a trading pin. And so sometimes I have seen some folks put them on their ears, on their hats, things like that. But it's not, it's not always where you do that. And Chris also asked about a popcorn bucket. No, it is not a popcorn bucket, although that's a good one. I have to remember. Actually, no, we did use popcorn bucket. That was in a previous. That was a previous question. So, alrighty, we are back to a person. We got a few more minutes. We're going to make this. We have to kind of wrap this show up here in about 6 or 8 minutes or so. So here we go. We are back to a person. Chris's wife says she got that one. So well done to her. So. Good job to Mush's wife. And let's see, we're going to go back over here to question number 1. All right, we are set, and this is a person. We are at a person.
Okay. Okay, is this person animated?
Yes, this person is animated.
Okay. We're going animation, okay. Is this person from a Pixar movie?
This person is from a Pixar movie, yes.
Ooh, Pixar. Ooh, okay.
This is from a Pixar movie, yes.
Okay, so we've kind of really narrowed that down pretty well. Is this...
Tom asks, is this person Buzz Lightyear? It is not Buzz Lightyear.
I was going to say, is this character part of a franchise? Oh, like a series of movies. Like it's a
Okay, I was going to say, how do you define franchise?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're saying a series of movies, yes, this person
Okay.
is part of a multiple films.
okay. Is this character male?
This character is male. Yes.
Okay.
Chris asked female, and obviously no, not female. Character is male.
Okay. Is it an animal by any chance?
Is this character an animal? No,
No.
not an animal.
Okay. Is this an actual? Is it an animated like person, like a human?
It is a human. Yes, it is an
is a
animated
human.
human.
Okay.
Correct. Question 7 for those of you listening.
Does this character like ice?
Does this character like ice? Why, yes, this character does like ice.
Okay. got
Chris asks,
two
Mush
people.
asks if this character is part of the Toy Story franchise.
I don't think so. I think we're going Frozen here.
Go ahead. So who?
Oh, I was gonna say Elsa's too obvious, so I was thinking Kristoff.
All right. So first of all, Chris says Elsa. No, it is not Elsa. And no, it is not Kristoff.
No. Ooh.
No, it is not Kristoff.
Ooh. Oh, now I'm stumped again. Oh, I thought I had it. Ooh.
And the folks listening are screaming out yet again. That's okay. You just keep screaming out. Better yet, come join us sometime. Be part of the live. We do this, like I said, live normally at 8:30 at night. And so come
Yeah.
be part of the chat. And
More people in
play
here
the game.
telling you, screaming,
Because
yelling,
Tom says it's
Oh,
Frozone.
Oh, such a good one.
Frozone from The Incredibles.
Yes.
Which is why I said when you ask about franchise, I'm like, okay, how do you define that? Because we have Incredibles 1, Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
And it is indeed Frozone. So good job, Tom.
Frozone. Good job, Tom.
Picks
Yep.
up Frozone. Mush says nice one. Very good.
Oh,
yes,
that was
so
good.
Frozone. You know, where's my super suit? Love that line. Hilarious. I love that line. Samuel L. Jackson does an amazing Frozone. He is really, really good. All right. We are back to a place again. Here we are. Okay. We're back to a place.
Is this place a ride?
Let's see. By the way, Chris says he was stuck on Frozen, never thought of Frozone. So,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
is this place a ride? It is not a ride.
Okay. Is this place does it serve food?
Yes, it does. It does serve
It
food.
does. Okay.
Question 3.
Is this place located in Disney Springs?
It is not located at Disney Springs.
Okay. Is this place located at a resort?
It is not located at a resort.
Okay. So is this place located in a park?
It is located at a park.
Okay. So in a park. Okay. Is this place a quick service?
No, it is not a quick service.
Okay.
Chat, be sure to jump out. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Chris asks, is it in Hollywood Studios? Why, yes, it is. It
That's what
is
my
in
next
Hollywood
question was going to be. So Chris got me a free one there. All right. Thank you, Chris.
It is
For Hollywood
in Hollywood
Studios.
Studios.
Okay. Is this place considered upscale?
Well, depending on your definition of upscale, but if we stay with story, I would say decidedly not upscale.
No. Okay. I was thinking Brown Derby, so it kind of eliminates that. All right. Is this restaurant one of our viewers' favorite places to go?
And if you're referring to Tom and the Sci-Fi Dine-In, and no, sorry, Tom, it is not the Sci-Fi
No, okay,
Dine-In,
that's where I was going.
which is
I was
the
looking
only
at
place
Tom.
to eat at Disney, and is not just the only place. And actually, Mush also said, "Can you watch movies at this place?" No. Chris asked, "Hollywood and Vine?" No, it is not Hollywood, and,
Hollywood and
Vine.
Vine.
Let's see, we'll do like that
Okay.
because you asked that one too. So we're on question number 9.
Is this a fairly new restaurant?
Well, again, it depends on your definition of new, but I would probably say no, it is not. In
No.
these days, it is not new. Do relatives serve you there? No, they don't. I think I know where you're going, and no. So Mush asks, do relatives serve you there? And the answer is no.
Huh.
Not in that sense, I guess. Well, I mean, again, according to story, I guess they could, maybe, kind of, sort of, but no. I wouldn't say. I would say no.
So we're not going there. We're not going there. It's not a quick service. So kind of eliminated all that. Okay, going around, we've eliminated that. It's not a quick service, so it's not that. I don't think there's anything in Star Wars. Is pretty much this quick service or Oga's, which I don't think qualifies.
Chris asks the question, says, is it Oga's Cantina? Why? Because yes, it is. Oga's Cantina.
It is Oga's. Really?
It is Oga's. Why doesn't Oga's qualify? It is that. And Chris
I
also
just think
says,
it's a place where people just mentally just grab a drink or two and then go. Like,
but food is also served there too. They do have snacks there too. So.
Okay.
And drink, Is
Yeah.
alcohol primarily served there? Yes, indeed. Alcohol is served there. So
Yeah, okay.
Oga's Cantina.
Good job, Chris.
Oga's Cantina. Good job for Chris. Alrighty, and then we'll do one more. We'll wrap things up, and we will do a thing. And so we'll change the alert to thing here. There you go. There's your hint. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
It's
All
Cinco de
right,
Mayo,
so-
Chuck.
It's thinking about no, this is a little while ago. So it is a thing. It is a thing. Chris says he loves Oga's. Oga's is pretty good, I have to admit. If you've never been to Oga's, definitely got to try it out. So this is a thing. This is a thing.
It's a thing, okay? Is this thing primarily a souvenir?
No, it is not a souvenir.
Not a souvenir. Okay.
Decidedly not a souvenir.
Is this thing found within an attraction?
Within an attraction, no.
Okay. All right.
As always, it's how you ask the questions. How
Yeah,
I
I
get to
know.
answer it.
Yep, it's always so the gears start turning. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not within the attraction. Okay. Can this thing be found in the queue of an attraction?
In the queue of an attraction, I will say. Where does the queue begin? I will say no.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
no hint there, but-
Yeah, I'm just thinking like whatever you're. Okay.
yeah.
So not
this
within
comes
the
into a
queue.
question of where do you define the queue starting? But
Yeah, kind of. You go. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is this thing found in a park?
Yes, it is found in a park.
Okay. Can this thing be found in Animal Kingdom?
Can it be found in Animal Kingdom? No.
No Animal Kingdom.
Question 6 for those listening.
Can be found at Magic Kingdom.
All right, let's see here. We got Mush says, "Does this thing provide information to guests?" Technically, yes. I guess it does provide information to guests. Yeah, I guess kind of, sort of. Is it the at Star Tours? No, it is not the at Star Tours. And then what was your question?
I completely forgot. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were asking
This was
something.
like, he's gonna ask
the chatter,
he's like,
the
he's gonna
chat
ask
started
me what it
flying in,
was, and-
so I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Oh, is it at Magic Kingdom?
Is it Magic Kingdom? No, it's not at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Is it a? Tom asks, "Is it a wait time board?" No, it's not a wait time board.
Okay.
It's not a wait time board.
We're at a park, so at Hollywood Studios or Epcot, it can give guests information, but not in the general sense. Okay.
I mean, it does convey information in a very strict sense.
Is this found outside of the park?
Is it found outside of the park? No.
No. Okay.
Any other on the chat?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of this like really like odd things that might give you some kind of information. So, man. But it's only found in one park, so it wouldn't make sense to do that. Okay, so that eliminates like the ticket booth area, because that usually has like ticket prices, that whatever. So that would be information, but all the parks have that, so that's out. All right, are we at Epcot, Chuck?
We are at Epcot.
Okay, so I had to narrow down the park. Are we in World Showcase?
We are not in World Showcase.
Nothing to do with World Showcase. Okay, so we're in
Not in World Showcase.
Future World. Okay.
Things are always the one that get hard because it could quite literally be anything.
Could be anything outside of
could be
basically a
anything.
person, a character,
Yes, it could
or a
be
rider
anything.
attraction.
This
But it
is,
can be something within the rider attraction.
yes, this
But in
is
this
this is
case-
definitely a thing that is not inconspicuous. It is very obvious.
It's obvious.
Yeah, There's an
Okay.
extra little hint for you. If anybody in the chat has some other guesses as we do our final clue of the night, or final question.
It's not in a queue. It's not in a ride. So that eliminates a bunch of that stuff. So
I didn't say it was inside an attraction, and I didn't say it was inside the queue.
yeah, no, I kind of going. I was thinking more outside of something, but I'm still just trying to figure out. Like I'm walking around, kind of in my head, like what would kind of provide guests with some possible information, but it being outside, and kind of obvious. But nothing's really coming to me right now. Is this thing kind of no? Because
With-
are there multiples of? Oh no, because that wouldn't make sense because there's a bunch of them in every park. So no, that wouldn't make any sense. Like the standby line and all that kind of stuff.
But you're at, are
Those-
there multiples of this? No, there are not. There is
Yeah,
only
there's not
one
multiples,
of
no.
these. Only one
And they're all,
of these.
the standby lines and all that kind of stuff, and like the lightning lane, whatever. That's all. That's every park. So that kind of eliminated that.
There are only one of these, or of this.
I feel like I'm
There's
just
only
thinking
one.
too literal. It's a thing.
It is a thing. Definitely a thing.
Is it outside of a ride?
Yes, it's outside of an attraction.
Okay.
Quite literally outside.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. Chat's gone quiet on me here.
Yeah, as I'll say, the chat has gone very, very quiet.
I gotta say, guys, a
Sherry
little
is
bit of
even
help here.
stumped here. Well, Chris and Sherry start throwing out some ideas here.
Yeah, okay, so we're outside, guys. And we're outside
Outside.
of a ride, but outside of that, I don't have a guess. Or a thought. Okay, is this...
Mush asks, is it near Mission Space? Yes, it is.
Okay, the one part of the Epcot that I don't go to.
Yeah, I was
So,
about to say.
once again, we're back in... Matt's back in no man's
Matt's going to
land.
ask it a question. Have I ever been here? No. Not,
Pretty much.
no. You know, so. So, yes. Is it near Mission Space? Decidedly yes. Decidedly yes.
Welcome to 20 Questions, where Matt's going to learn a whole bunch about stuff that he's never been to.
That's that one.
Okay. Near Mission Space. I just don't know that area very well.
Yep, it is near Mission Space.
Is it like no? I guess I'm assuming it's
Would
not a
say it.
giant planet. Isn't
Is
there,
it the
like, some
Mission
kind-
Space Globe?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the Mission Space Globe. It's the
Wow.
it's the sign that's the big globe, and it says Mission
rabbit up my head on
Space.
that
So yes, it's the Mission Space Globe. That's why I said it does convey information. Yeah, it says, "Hey, Mission Space. This is it. It's Mission Space."
Technically,
It is
yeah.
indeed the Mission Space Globe. So there we go, wrapping up this edition of 20 Questions. So a huge thank you to Chris Mush, other Chris, to Tom, who all joined us tonight playing, and Nick, by the way, who joined us as well. Thank you so much for joining us here for another great round of 20 questions. I still have lots left. So we'll come back to another round of 20 questions in a future game night. And hey, don't forget, we do this live every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Game night is always the final Tuesday of the month. And so we hope that that you will join us. And we're live here on YouTube. We're live here on our Facebook page. So if you've been listening to the audio version of this, the podcast version of this, come join us live. Come be part of the conversation. Tonight, Matt needs your help. So come and be part of the show each Tuesday night. We'd love to have you join us and be with us. Chris says, "Good game, guys." Mush says, "Thanks, it was fun." And Tom says, "Fun," and that's the whole point. We want to have a lot of fun as we do this each and every Tuesday night. So coming up next week, we're going to be talking about added value at Walt Disney World, and also maybe some ways we think to try to bring some support and make it a little bit more affordable for families at Walt Disney World. We have some ideas we're going to share as we kick off July here on Mousecast. I want to say a huge thank you again to Matt. It's just the boys tonight, me and Matt's show. And so, Jen, Hawk is taking care of Jen. Jen, we're thinking about you. You stay strong out there. And Megan, who was off tonight, I think she's traveling. And so we wish you guys all the best. So we'll see you next Tuesday night. Until then, this is Mousecast, the podcast where the mind meets the magic. So until next time, we'll see you.
Thank you for listening to Mousecast. We appreciate the time you share with us. And tonight was a very fun show. And joining us is a must. This is where the mind meets the magic. We dive a little deeper every time. Theme parks, cruise ships, and travel. If you don't listen, maybe now it's time.